Year after year, you hear that in order to improve education in the United States, we need to increase per pupil funding. However, no one ever says how much that amount is supposed to be. For decades, both the federal government and state legislatures have thrown money at public education at an exponential rate in hopes of increasing the quality of education for our students. How much we spend per child has not improved the quality of education they receive. If spending the most money on education was the key to success, then students in Washington, D.C., which has the highest per pupil spending allotment in the nation, would have the highest quality of education. Instead, they're actually dead last. For some of our public schools in North Carolina, failure has been an acceptable result for decades. This is shameful. Instead of continuing to throw money at the never-ending bureaucracy, it is time to start taking calculated risks and implement new innovative approaches that target communities which have been plagued by failure for decades. Beginning next year, our state will be piloting one of these new innovative approaches with a program called the Achievement School District. This program will target 5 of the lowest performing schools in North Carolina. The schools that will be a part of this pilot are those that have not shown significant growth or improvement for decades. By going through this process, these schools will transition from the failing culture that has been allowed to exist into a climate of innovation and success. Many will say this is another attempt to dismantle public education, but nothing could be further from the truth. After the pilot is completed, these schools will be given the opportunity to be turned back over to their original school districts. We as a state can continue to throw money at our schools that have struggled for decades, or we can try new, innovative practices. Regardless of your party affiliation, we should all care about the students' educational experience and performance. Our kids' education should be our focus, and they should always come first. Those who want the status quo to continue will keep complaining about initiatives taken by this administration. Their offer of no solution other than to spend more of your hard-earned tax dollars on failed policies will simply not work. The schools that will be part of the Achievement School District pilot program will, for the first time in decades, be given new life and purpose. This will finally impact communities that for far too long have been neglected, creating a new chapter of hope for our children.